Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse, and today I'm going to show you how to play a song for Mama by Boyz II Men. The song is in the key of G. Of course, the scale of G only has one accidental, which is F sharp. Okay. So, the introduction. So the left hand is your primary bass note is going to be G, then D, then C. Again, G, D, C. That second time you're going to hit a D pickup, going back to the G again. Repeats. Straight to G. And then after that it goes to the introduction. Now you can also add, once you have the bass note down and you're comfortable with that, you can add the fifth, which will kind of help to fill in the chords a little bit more. So that the fifth is just the fifth note up from the bass note you're playing. So the fifth scale degree of the note you're playing. So the fifth of G, from the G scale, the fifth note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is D. So you can play D with that G. The next note is D. The interval that's the fifth up from D is A. So you're going to play A with that. And then the last note was C, if you remember. And the fifth interval up from C is G. Okay, so now adding fifths, G and D, D and A, C and A. Again. The pickup on D. Then it repeats. Right hand. When the left hand's on this G, right hand's going to play a G major chord. Now I like to add this second note when you can. G, A, B, D. This is your G major chord. When the left hand goes to D, right hand is going to shift to a D major chord. Okay, so both are on Ds, D in the bass, D major chord on the right. F sharp, A, D. This is a D major that is inverted one time. Here's your D major in root position. If we throw this D up one time, now we're inverted one time. Okay, so first chord is G over G, D major over D. Then left hand goes to C. Right hand is going to do a C major, E, G, C. And I like to add that D to it as well. All right. This is really just a C major chord with an added second note to it. If we did a root position, it would be C, E, G with an added second note. Just a root position, C with second. Now we're just inverting it one time. We're putting this C up here, and we're keeping this, and we're throwing the second up there too. All right. The second time through, when I do the C, D, when I throw in that D, you can keep the right hand on the C chord. All right, so let's run through the introduction. I left this D here. Leave this here. Last time. All right, a couple of things you can do here to kind of embellish your chords a little bit to make it sound a little bit more personal as opposed to just playing straight static chords instead of just playing you want to kind of So instead of playing just the straight chords, we're the same exact notes that our fingers are already on. We're just going to play, instead of playing the right hand, for example, I'm playing 4 notes for this first chord. Instead of playing all 4 notes at the same time, I'm going to break them up and play them individually in a syncopated pattern. So if I hold this note for 1, 2, if I hold it for 2 seconds, instead of holding it down for 2 seconds, I'm going to break that 2 seconds up into, say, 4 half seconds. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to play 4 different notes instead of one long tone with this chord. I'm going to break it up into 4 smaller tones and just break my chord. I'm going to play individual notes during each of those different time frames. So instead of 1, 2, I'm going to go 1. Okay. So that's how you can really explore and then really dive into breaking up chords is while the time that you would be spending holding the static chord by itself, use that time to play individual notes in that chord. Okay, so I'm just going to do that one more time, so you can kind of focus on how I'm breaking up the right hand chord. Then we'll move on to the verse. Okay. All right, let's move on to the verse. Starts out very similar as the introduction. It's all the same. Now we're going to get into the second part of the verse. So the left hand now. So the left hand is going to be A, play the corresponding fifth, which is E. You an F for me. G and D. So there's 3 movements here: A and E, G and D. For this last one, move the G down to F sharp, but leave this D here. Do it again. Okay. Right hand. Right hand's going to play this. Let's do a C major 7th. G with the G at the bottom. G, C, E. And we'll throw that B in there, which will make it the C major 7th, yes. When you go to the G, let's go to this G major chord with the added second. When you go down to this F sharp on the left, we're going to play a D major chord. D, F sharp, A, D. And this just repeats 2 or 3 times, okay?